What up? We're back. How you guys doing? Hopefully everybody is doing okay today. Welcome in. Welcome back to another video and another commentary, as I'm going to be giving you guys my hot take and our drama take. Let's just start out with today's video. Today we're going to be talking about, do I need a Fortnite coach to get better at Fortnite? Do I need someone to teach me and coach me in their masterclass in order to get better, or can I do it on my own? We're going to be jumping right into today's video, and we're going to be asking and giving our opinions and our debate about this question. So hopefully you guys enjoy today's video. Now, starting out, do I need a coach in today's Fortnite 2025? I would say playing Fortnite on your own and definitely giving your own that ability to teach yourself as you go, play as you go, and obviously coach yourself as you go. I think that is the upper hand and a good look as far as, do I need a coach? Being able to play and alongside make your own settings and coach yourself as far as going over your gameplay through replays or just analyzing your mistakes really does help you a lot. So if you're out there, if you play Fortnite, and if you ever want to get better, and if you want to coach yourself or teach yourself, I think that is the better option. We're going to be debating ourselves, and we're going to be debating today's topic. But do I really need a coach? Do I need a coach to get better? I think, playing by yourself and playing and learning on your own does help you get better at Fortnite. You don't necessarily need a coach. So if you're out there, if you ever want to get better at Fortnite, you don't need a pro to teach you to play Fortnite. You don't need a coach. I would say playing on your own playing by yourself does help a lot, and you can go over your mistakes and review by yourself, and you don't necessarily need a coach. But having a coach would necessarily give you that second hand, and it would give you a different outlook on their style, and it's their type of gameplay. Everybody has their own style, but having a coach will have giving you their upper hand and their take on the game, itself, instead of you learning it by yourself and going over your gameplay by yourself and going over your own reviews by yourself and on your own as your skill set. It definitely does differ from the outlook on their aspect. So it does make a difference as far as having a coach. Do I necessarily need a coach? No, but having one does give their skill set based upon the game, and then giving their outlook on the game is like a secondary handy. So I would say you don't necessarily need one, but having one will definitely give you the benefit of their skills. So if you want to learn their skills instead of learning your own ways of maneuvering, your own ways of tactics, your own ways of gameplay, it does separate, and it does have that difference between their side of the gameplay and their side of skills. But if you do want to copy and paste, certain skills, definitely does help to have a coach if you actually do want to have a coach. But do you necessarily need one? No, you don't. If you ever want one, you can definitely take their skill set and definitely take their learning obstacles and their learning abilities to hand. You definitely can go over what they learned and use it to your advantage. If you ever do want to get coached by a pro or get coached by one of your better buddies that's better than Fortniting you, if you ever want to get better, it definitely does help to have a coach. But does that mean you necessarily need one? I would say no, it don't. So definitely take to consideration, if I'm moving forward, if I ever want to get better at Fortnite, do I need a Fortnite pro coach? No, you don't. That's just my opinion. I think you're better off just learning on your own, and definitely take to accountable of your own gameplay, tactics, and maneuvers. You definitely can learn on your own to get better. You definitely can take your gameplay, look what I done to get better, what I can look over or what I have done in order to make my gameplay better. I can do it on my own, and you definitely can benefit from it. You can have more bragging rights as you're learning on your own and making your gameplay more and more accountable each and every day. Taking the time to go over your gameplay does make a difference in order for you to get better. So I think that's a better hand than having an actual coach. You can learn as you go, learn from your mistakes, learn from what I did wrong in certain type of gameplays, and really practice what I play. And I think it does help, if you want to have that aspect of maneuvering properly, or just having that aspect of shooting the right way, or just learning my aim and learning how to maneuver aiming abilities. It definitely does help. But definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Do I need a Fortnite coach in order to get better, or can I learn and go as on my own? I definitely give you guys my take. It's been your boy Foxy NF.